Hello and welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. In this video, I will share some key insights into the current economic landscape and how it is impacting businesses across various sectors. If you find this information useful, please show your support by giving this video a like, consider sharing it, and subscribe to my channel for more economic analysis and business insights. The commercial real estate market is undergoing significant changes. Office vacancies are rising, with the national vacancy rate hitting 19.6% in Q4 2023, the highest since the early 1990s. Moody's Investor Service found that appraised values for defaulted office properties have declined 35% on average. This has led to some building owners, like Claran Partners, handing over properties to lenders. However, it's not all doom and gloom. Some sectors, like multifamily and industrial, remain resilient. Apartment demand remains strong, especially in the Minneapolis-St.Paul Market, where developers have been cautious about overbuilding. And despite high interest rates, industrial properties are benefiting from the growth of e-commerce. This phenomenon is known as the bifurcation of the real estate market. While some asset classes struggle, others thrive based on shifting demand drivers. Businesses need to carefully assess their real estate needs in this environment. Consumer spending is expected to decelerate in 2024 as job gains slow and lending tightens. Global data forecasts real household consumption expenditures to grow just 1.7% this year. However, spending patterns are shifting in noteworthy ways. Consumers are prioritizing spending on essentials like food, health, beauty, and clothing, while pulling back on discretionary categories. Retailers are responding by expanding private label offerings. The 65-plus age demographic, the young-old, are driving a larger share of spending growth. Businesses should consider tailoring products and marketing to this cohort. Spending is migrating back to urban cores from the suburbs as rents moderate and employees return to offices. This benefits retailers and restaurants in downtown areas. Despite overall spending headwinds, businesses that adapt to evolving consumer priorities can still find pockets of strength. The key is having a differentiated, must-have product and engaging consumers at every stage of the purchase funnel. The banking sector has faced its share of challenges over the past year, from the collapse of several regional banks to ongoing commercial real estate risks. However, industry leaders express confidence in the overall resilience of the sector. Some key developments to watch. Regional banks are re-evaluating their business models and footprints. Some are exiting businesses where they can't compete profitably due to higher capital requirements. Geographic expansion plans are being scrutinized more closely. Banks are working closely with commercial real estate borrowers, especially in the office sector, to navigate cash flow challenges. Loan modifications and maturity extensions are common. Merger and acquisition activity is expected to pick up as weaker players look for exit opportunities. The scale will be increasingly important for regional banks to stay competitive. While risks remain elevated, especially around office loans, banks are proactively managing their portfolios. Businesses should maintain an open dialogue with their lenders to address any concerns proactively. Despite the turmoil, banks like United Bank are still actively lending and see growth opportunities ahead. In any period of economic disruption, new business opportunities inevitably emerge. Here are a few areas that are garnering attention and investment. Private equity firms are stepping up lending as banks pull back in certain areas. Apollo Global, for instance, expects to originate over $200 billion in loans annually. Businesses having trouble accessing bank financing could explore private credit options. The healthcare real estate sector is attracting increased investment as demand for medical facilities surges post-pandemic. Firms like KKR are launching joint ventures to acquire and develop healthcare properties. While the Bitcoin mining real estate boom has slowed, some developers are still moving forward with new projects to meet anticipated future demand growth. Riot Platforms, for example, just launched a 400-megawatt facility in Texas. Artificial intelligence is driving demand for high-powered data centers, with hyperscalers like Microsoft, Amazon, and Google competing intensely for these specialized facilities. This is creating opportunities for data center developers and operators. As the saying goes, in the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity. Savvy businesses that can identify and capitalize on emerging trends will be well positioned for growth, even in a challenging macro environment. In closing, the economic landscape remains complex, with significant headwinds in areas like office real estate and discretionary consumer spending. However, bright spots exist in multifamily housing, industrial properties, and healthcare sectors. The banking system, while strained, is proving resilient overall. The key for businesses is to stay proactive and engage closely with stakeholders like customers, suppliers, and lenders. As conditions change, be willing to pivot your real estate footprint, product mix, or financing strategy. Most importantly, keep an eye out for emerging pockets of opportunity driven by shifting demographics, changing consumer tastes, and technological transformation. Thank you for sticking with me through this in-depth look at the economy and business sector. If you found this valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. If you own a commercial real estate asset or a business that has been impacted and needs an effective recapitalization strategy, you can reach me directly on X or Gmail through my profile description details. I would love to have you join me for future videos as we navigate these challenges together. Feel free to share your own perspectives and experiences in the comments. See you in the next video. Until next time, take care.